Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. All right, so I'm going to do this to myself. We are going to actually watch the Killer Drive, Minnesota versus the Dallas Cowboys. And before I get down, I'm going to go down and do it outside because it's such a nice day outside. I started just to making sure I had this still recorded in here because I want you to look at something here because see now that Dan the Scam, Arvosky has admitted that we do this stuff because it creates conversation. You know, we always hear about stuff about Dak Prescott. You know, he can't beat a winning team. Well, I want to point out Kirk Cousins, who left the Washington Redskins, who is right or just slightly above 500 in his career as a quarterback, got the first contract that was fully guaranteed for 3 years. After 2 years, they added on 2 more years at $33 million. So one of the things you kept hearing about Dak Prescott last year is Dak Prescott can't win games against winning teams, right? Okay, last year was not a good year. It was bad all the way around. But as we go through, I want to point out here, it's just funny because I was just hit resume, and it came to this point right here. In the 2 seasons up to this game that Kirk Cousins has been playing with the Minnesota Vikings, take a look at this. Minnesota Vikings by opponent and wins since 2018. Teams over 500, he's 2-8. 2-8. Teams under 500, they're 12-2-1. So when we talk about Dak Prescott can't beat winning teams, I take Kirk Cousins. Keep in mind that Kirk Cousins has only won 1 time against Dak Prescott. Now, we're going to look at this a little bit more because there's a lot of things that went on to happen at this game. This game is one of those ones that literally defies logic and literally just drives me crazy. So I'm going to go back down, and I'm not going to kill us with the whole game. I'm going to just show that final drive and where people say Dak Prescott, he's not a franchise quarterback, he's a bum, he couldn't beat Kirk Cousins. So here's what I want to set this up. I just want to do this last drive because this is the killer. It's the 4th quarter. There's 5 minutes or so left in the game. Minnesota has the ball. The score is 28-24. Now, I want you to keep in mind that our kicker missed a 47-yard field goal, giving, of course, Minnesota great field position. They go down, they get that score. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people say, stop blaming the kicker. But see, when you give a team great field position, which is something we did not have all last year, more times than not, we were on most drives having to go 10, 15 yards further than other teams. It makes a difference. Now, had we made that field goal, the score would be 27-28, which changes the dynamics of the game. But Devin Cook, he literally ate us for lunch. That guy was unstoppable the whole game. Now let's go through and watch this thing. Okay, this was where we finally actually stopped them. Okay, look at Devin Cook. That dude is literally beasting over top of us. 3rd and 7, Kirk Cousins. Okay, incomplete. Let me see, okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. Okay. All right, so let me see, okay, here we go. So 4th down, we're going to get the ball. Am I messing up the, let's see. Okay, it's better if I step back. Okay, so we're going to get the ball with 4 minutes left. Now, Dak Prescott, dink and dunk Dak. Right? That's what we call him. Dinking and dunking down the field, right? Now, keep in mind, Zeke Elliott has... Hold on, let me grab my numbers. Zeke Elliott has had 20 rushes this game for 47 yards. 2.7 yards a carry. Now, hold up. All right, so here we're going to go. We're going to go ahead and watch this drive. Okay, so we got the ball on our 6-yard line. Our quarterback, our garbage quarterback, as you guys will say. Okay, first down. Keep watching. Keep on watching. Now, keep in mind, had our kicker made the 47-yard field goal, Had he made that 47-yard field goal, all we would need is a field goal to win the game. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 10, 35-yard line. Dak Prescott back. Steps up in the pocket. Boom. In a tight pocket. First down. There's flag. Let's see what the flag is. Defensive penalty. All right. Yay! All right, so we got 3 minutes left to rock this phone. To separate the good stuff from the junk. Now, we've heard all of these all of these guys talking about my quarterback. He's garbage. Carson Wentz can do some other things. Kirk Cousins a better guy. Okay, all right. So we got the ball. Starting out from our 6-yard line at the 49. We've only used up 1 minute and 30 seconds. Bam. Bam. Hits the guy in stride. All right. We're rolling. Dak Prescott's got the hot hand. But we've got Jason Garrett, or should I say the Minnesota Vikings have Jason Garrett. Because this is stuff that killed Whitney. First down. All right. Father time. 2-minute warning. Okay, let me pause this. All right, so there's 2 minutes left to the game. Zeke Elliott, that was his biggest run of the night, that 4 yards he had in there. You start out on your 6-yard line. You have worked all the way down here on this drive through Dak Prescott's arm. Okay? All right, so here we go. Remember, had our kicker made the field goal, all we would have needed was a field goal to win, and you would have been in field goal range right now. Dak Prescott back. Bam. There you go. Amari Cooper. You got 2nd down and 2 at the 11-yard line. The clock is running. Okay, here we go. All right, so what are you going to do? Dak Prescott's had a hot hand all night. He's thrown for 397 yards, 3 TDs. Zeke Elliott, not so much. 20 carries, 47 yards. He's going to have to run somebody underneath that slant to help him. Okay. All right. I get it. You want to burn up some time, but you got to get in the end zone. Okay, so cool. You run Zeke Elliott. 3rd down and 2 now. 3rd down and 2. Your running back has not done shit all night. You're down in the red zone. Fourth down now. 4th down. 4th down and 3. What are you going to do? Jason Garrett, what are you going to do? 4th down and 5.
And now you got a timeout taken by Minnesota.
Oh, went back too far. So, on a night that Kirk Cousins was 23 of 32, 2 TDs, 220 yards. Dak was 28 of 46, 3 TDs, 397 yards. Dalvin Cook had almost 200 yards on his own. Dude was an absolute beast. The defense could not stop that guy. Zeke Elliott, 20 carries, 47 yards. The Cowboys outgained Minnesota by almost 100 yards. The quarterback had a hot hand. The quarterback had 3 TD passes. The quarterback was doing great things out there. Now, had your kicker made the field goal and you were only down by a point, yeah, running the ball with Zeke to kill the clock would have been the thing to do. So that way you kick the field goal and you win the game. But you have your kicker, special teams, let you down. And you got a coach who doesn't understand that Zeke Elliott, all night long, he's been shut down. And yet here it is, you're down in the red zone where your quarterback got you every step of the way. You all of a sudden go to Zeke Elliott 3 times? Come on now, haters. Come on. Come on. I get it. You're going to say that was garbage time yardage, right? Come on, man. This stuff, with the haters out there, they ignore this kind of stuff. Why? Because they know it'll get a rise out of you. Because as they put it, it's about having some fun and getting you to click. It's time to give the guy some credit and get his contract paid because the guy is doing some really incredible things, regardless of what ESPN says. I'm Mark Holmes, and man, I'm getting tired of this bullshit. I'll see you soon.